In this video, we'll walk through the process of building a basic Bootstrap page. We will be downloading the essential materials that we need from the Bootstrap website, and we'll be copying and pasting some code from the source and creating just a simple page for us to build upon. Bootstrap's been around for a few years, and it's grown to be a very popular template for building websites on the internet. It is technology that is considered mobile first, and while it is mobile first, it's still a good resource to build desktop websites. If you go to the official Bootstrap website, I have a link in the course, you'll see they're selling their product here with the tag that Bootstrap is the most popular HTML, CSS, and JavaScript framework for developing responsive mobile-first projects on the web. Keyword here being responsive. Once you build a page with Bootstrap, once you have that design done, then that framework will work on every device, on your monitor, on your tablet, on your smartphone. There's plenty of examples out there with the Bootstrap framework in use. If you click on the link Websites Built with Bootstrap, there is a gallery of pages. Just goes on and on. I'm not going to go into all the pages that it's got. Maybe I'll just click on one of these pages. I'll click on this to visit the site. This person, I guess, develops Bootstrap themes. Here's some examples. Let's just click on one to see what's going on. Maybe we'll get a live preview. And there's a live preview right there. If this were on a phone, if this were on a smaller screen, then what happens is that the responsive design then reacts the width of the browser. I'm going to go all the way down here, and I'm going to think that maybe that's on my screen as wide as maybe a phone would be. And you'll see that menus appear on top. Now I can navigate a little bit easier, as opposed to having to search for all the links. I can just go back home. I can go directly to the portfolio, etc. And this will work just as well on a tablet, on a phone, on any mobile device as it is doing so here in the browser, the desktop. And you'll see that the navigation reacts as it needs to whenever it's on a particular platform. So to get started, we need to first download Bootstrap. I do have a direct link to download Bootstrap. This goes to the getbootstrap.com page and the downloads. This is going to give you the most current version of Bootstrap, currently version 3.3.6, although they tell us in their homepage that Bootstrap 4 is coming. That being said, let me close these pages. Then do know that I do have Bootstrap version 3.3.6 ready for you to download. I'm going to click on that and just download it, put it in my downloads page, or folder rather, and I'll be working with that. In case you are taking this course in the summer or maybe in the following fall, this is the spring of 2016, and I still have these videos up, and you want to keep on going with 3.36, then this is the link you want to download. Hopefully by then, though, I will have other videos and more updated information. I'm going to follow the link to the download. I'm going to show this in the folder. Here's my downloads folder, and there's Bootstrap 3.3.6 distribution. This is very important for Windows users. Whenever you have a zip file, don't double click it and then say, oh, there's my distribution. This is nothing. This is garbage. Never open up a zip file like that. Really, just try to avoid that. Went back and I look at the zip file, and I'm going to right click on it, and I'm going to get a contextual menu that says, well, what do you want to do with this? I want to extract all. and it'll give me an option. Basically, that's the option I want. I want to unzip the files in the same folder. So the destination's already selected for me. It's in downloads, and it's going to create a Bootstrap 3.3.6 distribution folder. I'll click on extract, and it's doing some work, and now it's going to show me here's your new folder, and I double click on that Bootstrap, and now I see the contents. There's 3 folders that we're going to be using: CSS folder, fonts folder, and a JavaScript folder. These are all needed for every single page of Bootstrap that you have. The way that we're going to be working with this originally, then we're going to actually be copying these onto our site. Later I'll show you how to actually link up to an online source where all the code will always be available for you. When you're first getting started with this technology, though, I recommend that you work locally. Since I want a copy of these, by the way, if you're in a Mac, you didn't have to go through the whole rigmarole of telling it to extract. You would just double click the file, and then it would give you a new folder with your content. Unfortunately, with the Mac, it's going to be a little bit different to copy the Bootstrap folder, so I'll see if I can make this as clear as I can. Let me make this a little bit smaller so I have more space to show you. Here's my 3 folders. I'm going to close my downloads. You can delete the zip file if you want, or you can keep it. I recommend, though, that you do keep a copy of it handy somewhere of all those folders. Let me go to my Web2 folder. This is where all my weeks folders are. This is where my new index file with my new Bootstrap site will live. So I want to create a new folder. I'm going to right click and tell it to create a new folder. So I need a new folder. On a Mac, I think you would press Command-Shift-N, and that will give you a new folder. And I'm going to call it Week 12. Once I have that name, I'll double click on it, and see that it's blank. I'm going to then get those 3 folders from Bootstrap. I'm going to not right click, but actually select them all. And I'm going to use the right click button. I am on a Windows machine, so I'll right click and drag the folders onto my destination. It says move to week 12. However, when I release the right button, it gives me more options rather than just moving them, because if I move them, then they will be gone from the original directory over here. I want to copy them. So once I copy them, though, I have all the CSS, the fonts, and JavaScript copied onto week 12. And I still have the original ones in my download folder, and I can close it, forget about it for now, and then when I need them again, I'll just go back and get them. Dreamweaver has its own Bootstrap technology attached to the program. I'm just going to open this one briefly and show you that indeed the week 12 folder is accessible. It's got all the CSS, fonts, the JavaScript, etc. that we can get to and use if we wanted to. However, I will not be showing you that just yet. We're going to be doing this the old-fashioned way. We're going to we just did download the source code, put it into a new folder. I'm going to be using a text editor, and I'm using Sublime. You can use Notepad++ or TextEdit, or whichever choice you have of text editors. Don't use Word, because that is not necessarily rather a text editor. That's a rich text format editor. And lots of code gets left behind. You want to make sure that you're working with a clean text tool. I'm going to create a new file, and I'm going to save it as file, save as, and find it on my Web2 folder, which is somewhere in here, trust me. It's right there, Web2. It's my week 12 is where I want, and I'm going to call it index.html and save it. So this is a blank file. It's now part of the folder. Everything that we need for Bootstrap is going to be we'll be able to get it from the Bootstrap page. They have all the information there. So now we have downloaded Bootstrap. We have put the correct folders in the week 12 file. We've created a new index file, and we're ready to roll, and we're going to publish our first page in the next video.